Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now we're going to get our popcorn and then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car and I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hold your power.
Decided to go into pre-law, then journalism, and with no academic focus, my grades took off in their own direction. You will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. You will embarrass yourself, you will suck at something. There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. I didn't quit. I prayed. I prayed. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
And we won't stop. We will not stop.
Sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time.
Look at
Baby,
this.
baby, now
See this?
know.
How you cannot go
Baby,
again?
baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, how's everybody doing? Come on in, you guys. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're not part of the family, go ahead and subscribe. And come on, you guys. Hit the like button and come on in, share the live. Hey, thank you guys for coming in. This is another month, so we're done with February, where we were giving out nothing but straight free tickets. Some of you guys took advantage of it. Some of you guys didn't. I wish everybody would have taken advantage of it. We're going to do it again. Maybe, I don't know. You just got to be here to find out when we're going to do it. It'll be randomly done. Maybe, let's see. Let's go with, for the people that's here, so you guys will know. I'm not going to repeat it, because it's for people that shows up, support the channel, and all that other stuff. That's who I want to win. I want people that supports the channel. Not that I'm gonna have anything to do with who wins and who don't. You can have 100 tickets in there and never get your name called or whatever. But you can have one ticket in there and win the big prizes and everything. But everything's going good as far as financially, so you guys don't have to worry. I got half of it's already taken care of. So it's going to be a lot of money being given away July. I think it's like July the 25th. I think. It all depends on what day we come on or whatever. But it's Christmas in July, and we're going to have, people love to win that money. So I was like, well, some of those prizes is about the same amount of money, but they don't want the prize. They don't want to go eat at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, or they don't want to go to Walmart. They need that $50 to pay their water bill. They need that $50 to put gas in their tank. So I said, hey, why don't we have a whole bunch of 50s and 25s and some 100s and 75s? And in that way, I always want you guys to get what you want to get. I mean, hey, eating is good. I like the things too. I still got some other things to handle on the last giveaway. It's not that we don't have it. It's just I've been so busy. It's only but one person. I sent it to him. It came back. I got to send it again. I just don't go to the post office as much as you guys think. I don't live where the post office is at. So to drive to the post office every day, that is not something I want to do. But I want to thank everybody coming on in. I see Sonia Watts in the building. I see Nancy in the building, and Tina's in the building. And I bet today, like, dang, it is the 1st. Today's the 1st of March. You guys remember, if you don't remember, I said the month of February. I wasn't even going to say nothing. Just let you keep doing what you've been doing or what you should be doing. Because guess what? Some people, they just do it automatically. You know what I'm saying? C Banks is in the building. C6 Banks is in the building. But trust and believe, I appreciate everybody. Ruby, I love you guys. I really do. I know some channels be like, I love you, and y'all be like, ooh. No, but you know what? If you know my heart, you know when I'm saying that I love you, I really do. Okay, I'm still a little bit sick, you guys, but we're going to talk about this trial because guess what? They had closing going on all yesterday. I got to hear both sides, the prosecutor side, and I got to hear the defense side. Defense did do a very good job. I'm going to tell you guys, she says no tickets for us guys. I'm sorry. No worries, no worries. You do it because you do it. See what I'm saying? Ain't no problem. But guess what? Don't worry. We're going to do the ticket thing again. Because when we do it in July, it's pretty much about giving back. And it's pretty much about support. And I just want you guys to be more engaged. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you something. And it's so true. If this was a drama channel, we would have 1,000 people in here. If I was a male, we would have 1,000 people in here. Now, don't get me wrong when I say it's either one or the other. You either going to be a male or you're going to have a drama channel. Not saying that all channels that's huge and big is drama, because we've got the numbers and everything. It's just right now, you guys got to remember, I can't come on as much as I used to because school. But school is going to end for me for about I take my finals on the 4th, 5th, 6th. I take my finals on the 6th, and when I get done, I'm gonna be happy. But I take my finals on the 6th, and then I'm done for at least 5 months, or maybe who knows if I make it into where I'm trying to get to. The whole program and everything. There's only but 17 slots. You've got to be pretty much one of the top 17 people out of 70. You know what I'm saying? You got to be out of 70 people. There's only but 17 people that's going to make it. And I ain't tripping. I won't be mad if don't, because my house has been in a disarray. And my husband wants more time. My dog wants more time. I need to do the things that they need me to do. But hey, if I make it, they need to support me too. You know what I'm saying? But this will help my husband, my dog, you guys. I will be a little bit more, you know, I would have more time. Well, when the program started, it's definitely gonna cut down. But I'm not trying to cut nothing else back. Like really, because you guys give me my mind back from away from the world. That's why I tell you guys I love you. I can call one of you up anytime I want. I can call Tina. I can call Sanja. I can call Nancy. I can call Ruby. And you guys, I may not, but I can if I want to. You know what I'm saying? And say, hey, how you doing? And you may not know why I'm calling, but, sometimes you guys know that, everybody needs somebody. You do. You just do. Anyway, let's get into the topic for today. We are on a verdict watch for Nature Boy. Now, we did not know that who had COVID was the judge. So much stuff has happened. I don't even know where to begin and where to stop. You guys, I'm going to tell you something. And I heard it for myself. The girl that is claiming to be alleged rape. And I say alleged because I for me, myself, I don't know. I don't believe it. I believe she was, I think she's angry because he did probably put those pictures up, or somebody put those pictures or videos up of her doing the unknown sexual acts, and they're not together no more and they're making money on it. And I would be mad too. That was just maybe for your eyes, or when we were together, I didn't mind, but now we're not, and everybody's eating off of looking at what I'm doing or whatever, and I didn't get to be the queen. Yes, I would be upset. But that doesn't mean, and I'm going to say this, because people that has been a victim or was a victim or know about being a victim, so don't ever think I'm victimizing somebody because, she's a woman. Trust and believe, men get raped and molested and touched on all the time. Everybody do. I mean, not every, I'm talking about every gender. There's no discriminating if you're a woman, you're a man, you're this, you're that. And I don't want it to happen to nobody, but it does. It happens to a lot of kids all the time. So if you want to get mad about something, get mad about the kids, okay? Get mad about when the kids, because guess what? They take that anger with them, and then you got a product of somebody that's out there shooting up people and thinking like the way that these people are thinking. These women, I don't know why in the world that they went to a whole different country to get treated like crap. Yes, I don't care for Nature Boy. I mean, I watched him, at a period of time, and I had to basically get away from it because it was just nonsense. Now, there's some things that they said that I'm going to sit here and tell you guys. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? They were saying that a lot of their things that they put on TV when you watched it was live. It was drama. It was, they slapped. And then they kind of debunked it because she said, we did the Chris Rock thing. Chris Rock and, what's his name? When Chris Rock got slapped by, what's his name? Anyway. But that happened after the fact. See what I'm saying? But still, they thought it was funny, so that's why they did it, and all this other stuff. So, yeah, people are getting on the stage in the courtroom. They're lying. They're protecting him, and that's their right. They can do that. They can lie. But one thing, Will Smith, thank you, Nancy. One thing I can tell you that I don't understand, And you cannot make me understand it. But if anybody wants to try to make me understand, you can come up on this platform at any given time and say, hey, SP, because I know my husband's coming to pick me up because my grandson needs to be picked up. So I had to come on here a little bit early because I actually wanted to talk to you guys yesterday. But I said, well, let me just talk to them when I have time. Now, all of a sudden, my daughter's out of town, so I've got to go pick up my grandson, my oldest grandson, because he's got practice, and I am his grandma. And hey, I will be showing up. And it doesn't matter what's going on. I will be there to pick him up. So everybody, everybody doing what they doing. I got to do what I got to do too. Your family do have to come in. But here's the thing. Okay, so I want you guys to respond. If you want to respond, I love it. I don't care if you disagree with me, but be prepared to back up what you're saying and make me understand. Don't get mad because I don't understand it. Don't get mad at me. Make me understand what you're saying, because if you've got a legitimate understanding, make me understand it. This is why we have the conversation room. So don't get, you're all in your feelings. I'm not in my feelings. I'm not on trial here. Hey, I'm not on trial, but I guarantee you, I should have went to school, not for a nurse, but an attorney, because I would have cleaned house. He would have been found not guilty. I'm just being honest with you. I don't care for the guy. I just don't. And I understand now how some attorneys have to protect the rights of other people. First of all, you got to remember something. And this is what I'm telling you guys. Okay, if we go by the law of the land, the law says he do not have to prove that he is innocent. You have to prove that he's guilty. He don't have to say nothing and come with the facts. Don't come with, you know what? This case was just the worst case I've ever seen. And Lisa, she's an attorney. She'll tell you, look, if you look at it, the judge is pretty much on the prosecutor's side. You can tell she's doing things disruptive. She don't want to remove herself. She didn't have to, but then she was like, no, you're going to go back to your jail cell. You don't get to hear it, and you don't have to worry about, who got COVID and all this other stuff, because she's got COVID. No, I do have to worry about getting COVID. You telling me I can't listen to the trial just because I don't want to catch COVID? We don't know if he's got a compromising health situation. It was said at one time, allegedly, there was some AIDS or something going around. And that will kill him. It will not just make him sick like me and you. That will kill him. And he's not going to sit there and say, hey, you guys, I do got AIDS or I do got HIV, so I don't want to be in the same room. I'm just saying. He don't even want that out there, because who would? You guys understand what I'm saying? But just check this out. She should have just had another judge or put him in a room where we could see him. They could have made it work. She's just doing too much, because the prosecutor let their witness, and I'm just saying, come on a stand and talk about who said what, and I heard this, and I never seen it, and she said this, and somebody said that, and I never done da. But when the defense get up there and say, well, I heard this, or I didn't know, I didn't see it, but she said, they like, hey, we can't hear this hearsay. And I'm saying, what the heck is going on? What is really going on? She had to change, the judge had to change her stand or when he goes back to the room, because at first she said, you will not get to hear the trial. You either take this attorney and shut up, or go back to the cell. That's your right. That's your choice. And that's unfair. That I'm just being honest with you guys. That is unfair. You still have a right, even though you don't want to have COVID. She's like, oh, well, COVID's been around for 4 years and we're all dealing with it and everybody got a mask on. Well, I'm going to tell you something, sweetheart, and I'm just keeping it real. Nobody wants to be in a room with somebody that they know got COVID, because a mask don't help you. It really don't. You're talking about antigens and oh my goodness, pathogens, all of these things that's airborne. A mask is not going to help airborne. I'm just telling you guys. If you don't know, you don't have to be a nurse. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. A mask eliminates, it limits a lot, but it can't help because you got to be sealed in like an astronaut suit. Okay? I'm just being honest. And here's the thing. People's like, but it's been 4 years, SP, and it's not as bad as it was. It ain't changed. They don't have a regimen for it. They don't even have a regimen for the common cold. You know how many people died? And other than if it really was not real, I can see them acting, the way that they're acting. But millions of people died because of this. And don't mistake that it ain't went nowhere. Just because people getting a shot here, shot there, that it ain't went nowhere. It have not went nowhere. I'm telling you guys. And I know he's playing the card or whatever, but still, it's not, you can tell the judge is not being fair in this case. Now, the good thing about the whole situation that I seen, which is true, and this is what I'm going to say. You guys can like me or dislike me about it. I really don't need to be if you pretty much accept what I'm saying or you agree or disagree, because if we're going to be fair, let's be fair. Okay? CDC dropped 5 days quarantine, so she shouldn't have held up the trial. Well, yeah, I get that, because remember when I was telling you guys I had COVID, I told my job, they called me and was like, you can go back to work. And I'm like, I'm still sick. They was like, you need to get back to work. This is what the CDC. I didn't want to go into my job and all these people got compromising health issues, and I know that I'm sick. I was livid with that job. I was like, I need to stay. And matter of fact, I told them, I was like, with my little one that I go and take care of, I was like, I will not. I just told them I will not go. The mom knows me very well, and I'm saying, just because this is the time that the symptoms started, and you're doing statistics about the symptoms started in 5 days, you're not right there to be, contagious anymore. You don't know. Everybody's body works differently. I might be a day off or a day not off or whatever. That's like my period or whatever. Everybody don't have 28 days and then have a period or whatever. You don't know. You don't know. I eat the same thing you eat. You throw up for 2 days and I might throw up all week. You don't know. But, come on, you guys. Don't get mad because you know that doesn't make any sense. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. I, for myself, would not let the government or anybody tell me when I know that I'm sick and I can pass this on to the child that I care for in love. I'm not going to do it. I don't care because 2,000 people didn't show signs of being contagious. I might be still contagious and harm that child. And a mask is not going to help that. You guys know that, okay? This is what I'm saying, okay? So, remember, we're in the United States and we are sheep. You listen to what CDC, you listen to what the government tells you, and then you get sick, and then you be sitting over there. Half of your family done died from COVID, and you sitting over there like a bump on the law because you ain't got enough sense to know that we're talking about antigens that will kill you just because you're in the same room. You remember at the beginning of COVID, people was not going to graduations. They shut down schools. and everything. They was like, don't even be in the same room. If you're a husband and wife, shoot, get out the house. And if you can't get out the house, quarantine that person, put them in a room, don't go in the room, slide the food underneath the door. I mean, we did all kind of stuff. And we still should be doing that because they have not found a remedy. They just haven't. And people be like, yeah, they have, SP. No, tell me how they going to find a remedy when they ain't even got a remedy for the common cold, the common flu, none of that. They can suppress the symptoms. That's it. That's it. They had to get a handle on this. I'm gonna tell you something. It should have took out more people than it did. It took out a lot of people. And people were getting paid. But I'm going to tell you, some people may think, well, the way that she handled that, she could be covered because that is the guideline or whatever. But it's still not fair. If I've got a compromising, and I do have compromising health issues. Some of you guys got, you got asthma, you're compromising health issue. If you're overweight, compromising health issues. If you smoke, compromising health issues. If you're not fit, compromising health issues. You might got cancer, compromising health issues. Your system does not correlate with your immune like it's supposed to, compromising health issues. You have allergies really bad. I have allergies really bad, compromising health issues. When I get sick, I get sicker than a dog. I'm sick right now. I hate to go to work. I'm not going to work tonight. And I'm feeling better, but I'm off tonight so I can deal with my grandson and make sure he makes it home. But they put me in an area where I wasn't around so many people for the last 2 days. I did a one-on-one the day before, and then yesterday I went to the dementia unit, which was fine because it's only but 12 instead of I'm dealing with 40 people. Anyway, let's talk about this real quick, okay? So the defense attorney said this, you guys. Okay, I know you guys been listening and watching and hearing, but the defense attorney said that this girl, word for word, I'm going to quote what he said, she said 3 different times. After this March 24, she got up on the T, that's another YouTuber, and said, can I say it the way she said it? Or y'all gonna say, oh, you said a cuss word, SP. Oh, you cussing or such and such. No, I won't even say the cuss word. Yeah. Because I need you guys to feel what I'm saying, because it's not gonna make sense. This girl, the alleged victim, said, She said, go ahead, okay? The girl said that they made love, and she wanted the dick. And he was faking, pretty much his orgasm. Let that sink in. She wanted the DIC. You know what? She talked about this 3 different channels. She wanted it. And he was faking. And they made love. But then she comes on the stage and she says, but you got to remember, I was still under the influence. Whether you under the influence or not, you the one that said you made love. You the one that said you wanted the DICK. You're the one that said he was faking his orgasm. I would have got, if I was an attorney, which I'm not, how do you call that rape? I'm going to tell you something. This is what we as women should not do. Do not play with the truth when it comes to rape. Women that has been in those shoes, women that has to go through life and people don't believe them, this is the reason why. Because we know we can say that word, that 4-letter word, rape. And all eyes get big. And I'm going to tell you something, rape is very hard to prove. Very, very, very hard to prove. They have not proved anything. They have not proved anything. And I'm going to tell you something. If he gets found guilty, it's because they don't like him. And all the things that really was irrelevant that they showed in court. Because he was on trial for rape. Well, come on up, Miss Lisa. If I put the thing up there, if you wanted to, come on up. She said, I disagree. Well, you can disagree. I don't know what you disagree on. You believe she was raped? That's fine. I'm just saying when you say those things, it's hard for a rape victim. I don't have to be a rape victim to know. I don't have to be in her shoes to know a person that don't want. She's a grown woman. You're not going to talk that way about somebody taking your body. Oh, I'm in love with it. Oh, it's okay. Oh, I wish he was. Yeah, I wanted that. You would be like, oh, it was all right. He oh, you disagree? They haven't proven it. He raped. Yeah. I agree. I believe they haven't proved that he raped her. Now, as far as putting something up, I don't believe they even did that. And I believe he did do that. And I believe it was revenge, showing the porn. But as far as the rape, I believe he continued to ask her and she said, yeah, because that's what she wanted to do. That's what I believe. But you say that you think that they've proven it? Please come up and talk to me. Please. Before my husband gets here. One witness is enough to prove a fact. What witness do they have? What witness do they have that prove that? Well, nobody in the room but her and him. So he said no, she says yes. But then after the fact, guess what? She's on live 3 different times saying she wanted the DIC. I'm just saying. That does not sound... Let me tell you something. There's women today that has been molested by family members and they cringe when you talk about rape. They cringe and they get quiet. They may say a little something here and there. Oh yeah. And they hate men. Some of them, most of them. They don't trust men. But to sit there after somebody raped you and say you wanted the DIC, you know what? And say he was faking. and say we made love, that right there seals the deal. It really do. Because it's disgusting. I mean, once you say no, no means no. Now, if you're playing around with somebody, and that's what these girls were doing, they're playing with their body with these grown men that don't care about them. And you know what happens when you play with fire? You get burned. Things like that happen. Then you can't go. You say yes, no, yes, no. We're involved. Yes, no, and then, well, I didn't know. I wasn't in my right mind. Da 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 da. Hey, what's going on, Lisa? Lisa?
Hey, I'm not feeling well. Wait, I got an echo. So I done did something wrong again. I'm gonna go
Well, you
out.
just
Wait, what do I have to do? Turn YouTube off?
no. Just turn your volume all the way down.
The volume on what? The phone?
Yeah,
Oh,
on the live. You can't listen to the
okay,
live and
now is that
talk.
better?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I turned the volume down on the phone, which means I can't hear.
but you can hear me, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm not feeling well, so I'm gonna just go through this real quick. The the charge is against the one girl, but remember the court trial is witnesses, so it's not just her that came up to the stand. So
Right.
what they did was establish a pattern of bad behavior for Nature Boy.
Right.
So they made it more probable than not that he is who they are accusing him of being.
But you
So
know
they
what?
presented facts not with her only,
But
but
I
with
don't
all
believe
the
that
other
they
girls
even. I don't
that
believe they
came.
even.
And the one girl said that he ripped her open. That proves what? Rape. Then they
No,
had
no,
this.
not necessarily because here's the thing. First of all, I don't believe they showed a pattern because they did do a lot of skits and stuff. And that's true. They did. We don't know what was real and what wasn't when we watch videos and stuff. Like, I mean, that slap didn't even look like a real slap. You know what I'm saying? And then the girl that got ripped or whatever. I mean, if you know about anal sex, normally when you be with someone and you do say yes, I will let we can do this anal thing, you have to be with someone passionate that's going to be gentle, whatever. But when you be with somebody that really don't give a dang about you, you're going to get ripped because that's their whole prerogative is to violate your body. And that's what happens to people when you be with somebody that don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? It happens to men. It's not like she's never done anal sex before. Of course, if you pounce in there, what's gonna happen?
But you have to
That
agree.
doesn't mean,
You
huh?
have to be 100% in agreement that that's what you want to do. That you are okay with him penetrating you from the back. The moment you say no, or I'm not comfortable with it, or yeah, no, not there, then and you still do it, it becomes a violation.
But she said she didn't say no.
She said she was out of it, or she was numb, or she took herself out, or she just wasn't into it.
But she didn't say no. She said yes, and she didn't say no.
So, SP,
Yes.
if just a scenario, if you were, I don't know who you know, but okay, so you at work, and you working in the a hospital with people not in their right frame of mind,
Uh-huh.
and one of the residents say, "SP, I gotta have you," and you say no, and you turn around and you walk away, and he come back and he do it anyway, but you didn't say no again. So is that not rape?
No, when like there. Okay, you've been in a relationship before, and you're not feeling it. You're not feeling the vibe or whatever, And so the guy be like, come on, let's go and make some love or whatever. And you be like, nah. And he be like, come on. And then, he, you know, start doing things. And then you get hot or whatever. You start feeling it. And then you be like, and then he holds your hand, takes you to the bedroom. You be like, okay, I guess he's showing affection instead of, oh, we finna have sex. Maybe he's showing affection now and I'm starting to feel him. Or I wanted to know how much he wanted to. Sometimes you say no and you don't really mean no. I'm just being honest, you don't really mean no. But then you go ahead and you can still say no again, but you don't say no. But when you say no, he don't push up on you. She didn't say no. That's what I'm saying. They said she did not say no.
That doesn't mean. Okay. I hear what you're saying. Here's the thing. Nature Boy going to jail. Whether it was a good defense, prosecution, whatever, he's going to jail for several reasons.
Okay, but here's the thing. How do you feel about her saying she wanted the DICK? And they made love 3 different times. And he faked his orgasm.
Oh, all 3 times? I don't know. I don't know that. To me, I don't know that that's huge that he faked his orgasm. I don't know that that's a huge deal.
Do a person that raped somebody say, oh, he faked his orgasm?
Yeah, because rape ain't about good sex, SP. Rape is about control over the person you are violating.
Okay, is rape saying, I wanted the DICK? Is that rape?
No, I don't know about that.
She said on the stand, they said, did you say on the T in Tasha K and whatever the other channel is that you wanted the DICK? Did you say that? You know why they didn't show the video? Because she said yes.
Did she say that on the day she claimed to be raped?
No, she said it after. I wanted the DICK.
Oh no, SP, because
okay.
You're talking about pure.
Think about what I'm saying. That's the only fact. We're not talking about his character and what we seen on video and what anybody else said. But the victim said, I wanted the DICK.
But when though? Before
she said
after he violated, when
she went on the T. Okay, she got violated in March. She went on the T in like April. She went to 3 different channels, and this is when she said, I wanted the DICK. I wanted it.
Did she want it that day she got raped, or did she want it?
She said, okay, when you say wanted with an ED, that means past tense. I wanted the DICK. They were talking about the last day that she was there. She said, I wanted the DIC and we made love. And I believe he was faking his orgasm. But yeah.
That was the day she said she was violated.
Yes.
Or if that was the day. See, here's what I'm asking.
The last day she was there, they were talking about the last day she was there. They were talking about what happened. She said, I was gonna leave. They said God wanted to speak to me. Malia said God wanted. I guess it was Malia. Yeah, it was Malia. God wanted to speak to me. Are you gonna answer? And so her bags is already at the car, the Uber. She goes back upstairs and they do it. That's what they were talking about. What happened? She was like, we made love. I wanted the DICK. And
Well, she
For
won't
one
on the
last time.
DLCK.
For one last time, she said. That's why the jurors are having a problem because that's what she said. See, people get on this trying that's saying, she's a woman and she has a right to change her mind. She does have a right to change her mind or whatever. If she says no, they asked her, did you say no? She said no.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know when she say she wanted the D. That is interesting statement to make, even if you haven't said you were raped.
You
It's
you didn't
just
hear that?
no. I didn't watch the trial day to day, night to night. I got the cliff notes because Nature Boy just is just like more
Yeah.
disgusting to me than R. Kelly and
Oh
Diddy.
yeah.
Um, so no, I didn't watch. I didn't get the play by play of Nature
Well,
Boy.
that's the only thing that holds my mind to how can you say something of that nature after this is before you went to the police.
That, the only thing with Nature Boy that I say is a lot of times the justice system is the pattern of behavior. So
Hello?
if they proven a pattern of behavior, even
What's the
without
verdict?
her, the verdict out,
Huh?
the verdict out,
He
or
was
you ain't
found
see the
guilty.
verdict.
He was found guilty on all three charges.
Oh yeah, that's what I was telling you. He gonna be guilty. I'm finna tell you why.
They wanted him to. Huh?
Oh wait, now I just see him found guilty.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I know they were going to find him guilty. I'm just saying. But to me, they found him guilty because of his character. They
Right,
didn't find him
and that's what
guilty.
I was trying to explain to. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. See, people who don't know legal system think that everything is justice when you get in the court system. It's not justice. There is no justice in reality.
Right.
There is none. The justice works for the victim and not the criminal. So when they proven a pattern of behavior for Nature Boy, that's why I kept saying it doesn't matter what this girl say. One good witness is enough for them to prove they fact, and that's why he got um revenge porn, which no, revenge porn is a slap on the wrist in most states. They tell you, look, you can't be on your cell phone for 6 months, or you can't do this, but nobody really gets no heavy charge from revenge porn. Now we know it's a crime and we shouldn't do it, but people do it every day, all day, and ain't nobody sitting in jails and in no 9-day court case for revenge porn. So when they tacked on revenge porn with that, that's what I was trying to explain earlier why he was going to jail. It's because they may not have proven that he got hurt, but they proved a pattern of behavior for this man. And when he sit up in court acting a fool, like what's that boy that was in Wisconsin that defended himself?
Yeah. I know who you talking about.
It's a disrespect to the courtroom. The other thing is, and the most important thing is to pay attention to in court. It's not always what's being said, but who's in there. They got 5 black jurors. He wanted a jury of his peers. They got 5 of them, or 7 of them, or something, but majority of them were black. Here's the bad part of that. Most black people go to church, or went to church, or know about church. So the one thing they don't want to relate to is cults. So you put 5 black people on the jury to go against a man that they called it a cult leader. He's never gonna win because black people love the church.
True. True. True.
So
True.
he had, when they say he had a bad lawyer, he had a bad lawyer because he thought black people was gonna help him. Black people was gonna do a thing.
Right.
What they say the verdict? I'm trying to find the verdict.
Here,
I don't see no verdict.
I got it, but it's twirling around.
Huh? You say what?
is so low.
Yeah, you told me to turn my volume down. Okay, I'm gonna get off so I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna play it for you guys. Uh Hold on. And then we're gonna get off of here. That's what I was saying, you guys. It's just, you know, she explained it. See, she explained it very good. Let me see. 4 minutes. Let's see here. It's 2 minutes.
Hey, it's Dana from Street
Hold on.
of the jury deliberating in the trial of Eligio Bishop. Right now, the jury is still deliberating. 11 Alive's Brittany Kleinpeter is live at the DeKalb County Courthouse. So, Brittany, does it appear that they are close to reaching a verdict here?
So when they braked last night, it appeared they did want to reach a verdict by sometime today, certainly before the weekend, but we still have not heard anything. They did come back into the courtroom around 2 p.m. today to rewatch some videos of initial investigations with Bishop, but they returned to deliberations around 3 p.m., and that's where they've been ever since. Yesterday, though, those closing arguments wrapped up. Prosecutors reminded jurors to focus on the charges against Eligio Bishop rather than the question of whether he is a cult leader of a group called Carbon Nation. He is accused by investigators of raping a member back in 2022 and then posting revenge porn of her online after she left. Bishop is charged with false imprisonment.
Oh, this ain't telling us nothing. This is not telling us nothing. It says jury deliberation is in.
A case involving an alleged
Okay, hold on.
Power that matters.
Pushing reasonable doubt, Rob Booker arguing that the state had not met the burden of proof for the jury to find Bishop guilty.
Hold on. Hold on. Dang, I just had it. It says juror deliberation in.
Meet Niles Knurk. He's the owner of
right.
Porn of her online after she left. Bishop is charged with false imprisonment and sharing 3 pieces of sexually explicit content on social media.
It's what the defendant did with that power that matters. That's why he's on trial. His ideas aren't on trial. The fact that he's a cult leader is not why he's on trial. It's how he used, exploited, and abused his members.
The defense closed its case by pushing reasonable doubt.
Okay, that's not it. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys, I am so sorry. I was just reading this thing, and you guys was on. Let me say this real quick. Okay, a verdict was reached in the case involving alleged cult leader Elio Bishop after jury deliberations began Friday. The 40-year-old, known as Nature Boy, is the alleged leader of the Carbon Nation group. He was arrested in April 2022. A grand jury later indicted him on charges of rape, false imprisonment, and 3 counts of prohibiting of nude or sexual explicit electronic transmissions in July of 2022. Bishop learned his fate after a DeKalb County jury returned the following verdict for each charge he was facing: rape, guilty; false imprisonment, guilty; prohibiting of nude or sexual explicit electronic transmissions, count 1, guilty; count 2, guilty; count 3, guilty. For context about this case, a former member of the cult who identified herself as his girlfriend said he posted revenge porn because she left him, police reported. Details that the woman told authorities that she had joined a sex cult in which her boyfriend is the leader, and that she did live together with Mr. Bishop, and he has posted sexual explicit videos of her and him without her consent on X, formerly known as Twitter. Later, Bishop's wife and former cult members told the news he had sexually and emotionally abused members. The first witness to the defense took the stand on Thursday. One of them was a man who said at 17 he joined Carbonation, with prosecutors argue is a cult. The witness was against this definition. It's a tribe. I joined a tribe of my own free will. He also claimed the rules wasn't rules. Instead, they all agreed to lie. One example he gave was about going to the bathroom outside. He also stated he believed Bishop to be a god, a messiah, as he called it. I really don't believe that helped him. Some witnesses also claimed that any violence in the group was acting in order to get more attention online. It was all the entertainment purposes. We decided that humanity is in a very special time right now, and we come with a very important message, a witness said. The prosecutor called out to one witness who claimed violence in a video was members imitating the Will Smith and Chris Rock slapping incident from the 2022 Emmy Award. The prosecutor claimed the video was from a time period before the award show. The same witness stated she posted porn online of the victim, not Bishop. So another witness said she did it. The defense witness claimed that the trial against Bishop was corrupt and that the people who hated their group were trying to stop them from getting their message out. That being said, victims who testified earlier in the trial said that Bishop cut off their contact with the outside world and controlled his members. He considers himself to be God. He went from I am your higher self to master teacher to God. He believes he is the end all be all, the omega in omega, a victim stated. In an interview with detectives from 2022 that was played in the courtroom, Bishop told detectives that he was acting and claimed any sex with him was consensual. Raping who? I wouldn't rape anyone. I have all of these women. Why would I rape someone? I have 5 women. Why would I rape a girl? I'm a ladies' man, he argued in his interview with police. Another victim stated she joined the group in 2017 and said she was punished for breaking the rules. He wanted us to approach him a certain way by calling him my king. There was a time I was called in a room and didn't address him that way, and I was made to do squats. He made his wife leave the room, and that led to him raping me, she said. I separate victim also claimed that he posted revenge porn on of her. After I left, Nature Boy started leaking videos of me that I didn't want out there, she said. Closing arguments in the case ended on Thursday, and the judge gave instructions about deliberations before releasing the jury that event. That's all that's said, you guys. Like I said, we can hear now. Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks. But I'm just telling you guys, it's an echo with Lisa. Lisa talk. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see if she sent something. I'm finna get off here. We've been on here for an hour. I'm just saying, you guys, like, we already knew. I told you guys at the beginning. You can tell by how the judge was speaking. She was very angry. And she was not going to excuse herself. And yeah, he's gone. He's gone for a long time. That means that this man's going to get 35 years. Anyway, you guys. He wanted us to approach him. That's all they're saying on there. Anyway, that was weird that came out that quick. And you couldn't hear when the jury was like, yes, yes. You know how they come on and then they say, is this your true verdict? And then that one, number one, and they say yes. I didn't get to hear that part. All I heard was she dismissing the jurors and said, thank you. I'll talk to you guys later. Maybe they're not going to leak it. This is the weirdest thing. And the public should have the right to hear everything and not for it to be. And I know everybody's name needs to be, secret because of, protection or whatever. But at the end of the day, nobody really wanted to watch this because you can only hear it on channels, YouTube channels. You couldn't get the whole thing, and I'm glad it's over with. He's gone. They don't have to worry about him no more. The people, all his 3 wives or whatever, he's not really literally married to them. They just call it, whatever kind of marriage, whatever. But trust me, keep your daughters away from people like this, and you don't have to worry about stuff like that. But people want it, I'm just telling you guys, you can't sit back and call it love and then call it rape in the same sentence. You just can't. It's either one or the other. This man knew he was gone. We knew he was going to leave. Nobody liked him. I don't care for him. I'm just saying, if we're going to play by the rules, let's play by the rules. Let's not make rules as we go. And as we're seeing stuff like this happen, you'll see a lot of other stuff. Here's the funny thing. And it's rape or whatever. But here's the thing. He's looking at 35 years. But now there's a baby missing all the way in Virginia. And guess what? I guarantee you, he'll get a fair trial. And we know for a fact, All right, you guys. I'm finna enjoy my weekend. I am glad it happened the way it happened. Because if he did do it and she's still under the influence of his control, why would you give somebody all of that? I just can't. Y'all need to teach y'all kids to do better. I mean, for real, They shouldn't even be in something like this, really. Finna get off of here. I thank everybody for showing up. I will see you guys maybe Monday at 3 p.m.